What's up, what's good, what's going on, family? So I want to jump in really quick and just see what's going on in this with the Sagittarian ninth house collective. Now Spirit is actually telling me to go do something a little different today, so I shall. Let's go in and I want to take a look. I want to look at the situation. I want to see how we got here. I want to see what's the advice, and then we may or may not, we'll look to see where it's headed. That's for sure. We'll look to see where it's headed. There we go. All right, Spirit, what's going on for my Sagittarian ninth house collective? Loosen them shoulders up, that's for sure. All right, Spirit, thank you. Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus. Thank you, Spirit. So the situation is the Star card. How we got here, the Knight of Cups. The advice, ooh, the Hierophant. Where it's headed, the Hangman. Six of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. This is some sort of new adventure, making a final decision. Where we're at is the Star card. Let me see. Spirit, show me what's going on inside of the Star card. This could have to do with an Aquarius. This person is affected by Pisces and Taurus for sure. Let's see, Spirit. What's going on here with this Star card energy for the situation? So we have. So, you know, I feel the situation for Sagittarius ninth that's going on around Sagittarian ninth house collective is, I don't know, maybe this Aquarius could be quite sneaky at this time. I feel like there's something together for an Aquarius, or just what's going on for Sagittarius right now. Somebody in this situation, like they were pouring into two different situations. I feel like something is beginning to collide together. I have no idea why I'm seeing this like this, but there are three streams. For some reason, oh, I'm sorry. I know the YouTube don't like that. But you know, like there are three streams here, and I feel like that somebody was pouring into multiple situations, and like there was a main like something was beginning to pour so much of their attention that things are beginning to run together here, because this is clarified by secrets. Someone is definitely being sneaky. Wow. See, here's the thing. Someone that was, okay. So, okay. So what I'm getting here, if I'm being honest with you, my back is itching. This seems like it's pretty good. It's this, even though the Star card is all about optimism and something healing, I feel like that what's going to happen is there's going to need healing after this. You know, my back is itching. I think that what's going to need to happen is healing is going to have to take place after this. But right now, I feel like that whoever, okay, so this person got distracted and began to pour into this situation. This person had figured out this situation. They had figured out how to balance this out of one cup. They managed that. So they were able to get distracted. Like, so there was something over here that they were feeding into, and something's growing over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's a stork or nothing like that, but it's what it's putting me in mind of. So this person was definitely over giving and over watering to this situation, and something is growing over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a new beginning, a delivery, or something here. And then what I didn't see was also at the same time that secretive came, we have unknown caller. So, and I was saying, I think that things are beginning to come together, collide together. Okay. And I feel like that's because whoever this person was pouring into over here, this person may have to recalibrate and focus over here for some reason or another, and this person may not like that shift, and this person may be up to something no good. No good, no good, no, what I tell you, no good. There's fighting, there's trust issues. It's almost like someone now fears that they're being cheated on. So someone's third party that they're cheating with is now fearing that, like, the third party is now fearing that they're being cheated on. And they're saying, no good, not on my watch. Yeah. It's, what I tell you, toxic love. Ooh, Lord. How did we get here? Some sort of the Knight of Cups being how we got here. Some unrequited, unrealistic one night stand. Like a one night stand that failed being a one night stand. I don't know. Let's clarify. Ooh, this is a sticky situation. When this one comes to light, it's going to make everybody involved uncomfortable. And I do mean everybody involved is going to be uncomfortable. There could be an Aquarius, a Taurus, and or a Pisces that is involved in this situation here. Let's look at this Knight of Cups, because this is how we got here. So Spirit, let's see. How did we get here? What's this? Somebody was stubborn. Someone was being very selfish, inflexible, and they got caught up in some sort of distraction. Temptation got the best of this person. I said addiction, so this person could have some sort of sex addiction. Show me a little bit more. Yeah, no, Spirit said that's it. Look, this person's got some chaos going on around them due to getting caught up within some sort of temptation, distraction. It's almost like the bait was set just for this person. So the advice here is the advice here is the Hierophant. Whew. Learn the lessons of the past. I feel like that this person, I don't know, this is definitely giving off some manipulations. Like this person does certain things to try to sweet nothings you into thinking that this person needs you to sit and be a good little puppy because they got some shit going on in their life. Now, I feel like that what that is going to entail is them coming in and trying to butter you up. Okay? I do feel like that this person is going to try to butter you up. But I do feel like that it is some sort, at least this is what this person is contemplating. There is something about this, like they're reminiscent, they're fucking missing you, but they're childish. They're avoidant. They are avoidant right now. Like this is probably someone that you're in no communication with, but this person is definitely contemplating how can they do this to their, like this person still ain't learning a lesson. It's like they're still trying to contemplate how can they, like mind games here, how can they play this to, like even though they need you at this point in time, how can they make it seem like that they don't need you so that they still maintain the upper hand? That's who we're talking about. And with the advice here being the Hierophant, like, hey, yo, you already know the keys and like you already know the tricks and the trades to this person. So you may have to really invoke some of those past lessons, even if learning those past lessons didn't feel good. Okay? This person is definitely reminiscent and thinking about you, because they've gotten themselves stuck up in a toxic situation, and they could feel like that they need some sort of spiritual guidance, because they could feel like that they're under spiritual attack and fell into some sort of love spell. Who knows? Where this is all headed is the Hangman. Something has got to be surrendered. Where this is headed is someone has to recognize that they have some ways about them that have to be they have to be surrendered here. with this stubborn energy, this is how we got here. Where this is headed is realizing that this ain't it. This ain't working. Let's look at the Hangman. Yeah. Conflict resolution. Absolutely. This is a compromise. This ain't it. This bossy, selfish, inflexible energy ain't it. It's time to make a compromise. You're not ruling this yard anymore. You know what I'm saying? In Sagittarius, I feel like that it's you, or it could be the other way around. Just take it how it resonates. But either way it goes, somebody is like, I'm not standing for this no more. Someone stood up for their worth here. You know what I'm saying? That it's like Sagittarius, if I'm being honest, I feel like that either you or the person that you're with has idealized the other person's authority and position and power in your life, that you felt like you had to do certain things in order just to keep the peace. But keeping the peace was actually protecting this other person. So now this is saying that, like, where this is headed is someone is surrendering this stubborn ass energy, and they're now coming into this more like, there's a baby, I told you somebody's like, nah, I know my worth now. I know my worth now. Don't bring that shit over here. Don't bring that shit over here. Don't bring that over here. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to jump when you tell me to jump. I don't have to, just because, oh, thank you, Spirit. Just because you're my cousin, I don't have to wait for you to finally come and cut my grass. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what? You also, Sagittarius, don't got to get mad because you waited so long. You know what I'm saying? That's a lesson learned. You know what? Won't be doing that no more. For you or nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Lesson learned. But somebody is surrendering some sort of selfish, inflexible energy. Wow, told you. This person will be communicating. This person will be communicating. But I feel like any repressed emotions, feelings, I do feel like that this is something that is going to be expressed here. We need to let each other go. And that could very much so be this conversation here. You know, like there's an agreement that is worked out. There's a mutual understanding that is gained. And people are able to move forward without the expectation of, well, it's always going to come back around to this, or it's always going to come back around to that. Let's see. Why is the Hierophant here? I want a little bit more clarity on the Hierophant. Because actually, show me what's going on inside of this secretive unknown. This oh Lord, I told y'all, baby, I won't make this shit up. Somebody got another person. And that person has a child. Like, this is whoever this, like, the situation is, there were, I feel like that there's one person feeding into three situations possibly. Okay? And I feel like that with the way that I'm looking at this star card, with the comfortability of the way that this person is pouring out of the cup where it turns into two streams, they're not even looking in that direction. They're paying attention to the other one. And that is the situation that they have been giving the most of their attention to. And because of that, something has began to not make sense. Something's not making sense in that other one. Because at one point in time, as it was being poured, it was one stream. But as this person is distracted over here by this stream, this has begun to split into two. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I do. I feel like that what's happened here is this person got caught up in some sort of fantasy, and now some sort of entitled person, the Empress in the reverse, is entitled. Okay, this is someone who is selfish and just not the prettiest energy. They now have a child, or this is for who this is for. This ain't for everybody. Okay, this is not for everybody. They definitely relate to, like, either way, I just don't like what I want you to know, though. I was going to say they definitely relate to this person. They connect to this person through their past. But whatever that case is with the Empress in the reverse, it's like this is requiring them to put themselves on the back burner. Who they have gotten themselves wrapped up into requires every bit. It's draining to this person, which is why this person's other life, whether this steady flow be someone's marriage and work, or someone's marriage and let's just say that someone is been divorced once and now they're remarried, and they pay like some sort of spousal support to that first divorcee, and now they're married. Now how they balance out those two lives, they had that figured out. But because this person has been so distracted by something now in their life, those two energies are like something's out of balance over there. Okay, so I feel like that all of this is beginning to collide together in this person's life here. So I just heard three. So there's definitely 3 children. Okay. So someone wanted to do something their way. I want my way. You know what song I'm hearing? Highway to Hell. Yeah. I don't even know if that's the same song, but that's the tune I'm hearing. Let me see, because I'm now clarifying this Knight of Cups for how we got here, and I feel like that somebody was wanting to do it my way, highway to hell. Honey, I don't know if that's 2 different songs or what, but I'm hearing both of those in the same tune. All right, Spirit, what's going on with the Knight of Cups and stubborn? I can't make this shit up. Somebody did it their way. Damn. They betrayed the shit out of you, and they defended it at all cost. They betrayed the shit out of you, and they betrayed it. And they defended it at all costs. Yes, Lord. Ooh, Lord. A donkey, a jackass. Somebody was a jackass. How we got here, a Knight of Cups. They were being stubborn. They were being an asshole. Whoever this is for you, they were being an asshole. And I've got, the World card in the reverse. They were refusing to let something go. What they were doing, it's something, this stubborn approach, I don't know. Somebody's approach wasn't working the way they wanted it to, so they went in, just so you understand. And so the advice here is the Hierophant, and then missing you chemistry is here. This is the advice. Why is the Hierophant here? The 2 of Swords in the reverse, and Temperance here in the upright. So, the advice is to learn, remember what's happened in the past when you were unwilling to make a choice. Remember the consequences of that is the advice here. I'm also wanting you, I'm going to give you just a tad bit. I really want you to dive into where your fears of uncertainty may arise and what they begin, like what are your thoughts surrounding the fear of uncertainty. That is something that has to be balanced out internally, because if I'm being honest with you, you may have someone that may be trying to play on those fears. So if you can address the fear of uncertainty and not allow it to move you, you will be have self-restraint. Okay, I want you to know that don't allow fears of uncertainty to cause you to panic and make choices spur of the moment. Okay, show some self-restraint. Where this is headed is the Hangman, making a what is this? Conflict resolution and communication, conversation, expressing feelings. Wow, the Ten of Cups to the Five of Pentacles here. All right, let's look at this, where this is headed. The Hangman, conflict resolution, compromising, making amends, positive outcomes, messages, communication, conversation, expressing feelings. Wow, the King of Wands. I feel like that where this is headed is, I do feel like that there is this surrendering of this stubborn energy. I do feel like that there's this energy of understanding, like, okay, I do feel like that there is somebody that's quite stubborn here. Excuse me. But I feel like, okay, I feel like someone who is coming to finally make the compromise that sets you free. Now, is this a conflict resolution that reconciliation takes place in? I don't really think that that's what's in the cards for you, because I feel like that there's something better up ahead. And there's also this energy of this person necessarily hasn't learned their lesson. This person still uses intimacy as a form of manipulation between you all. So whether this is actual like romantic intimacy or just their position in your life, they play on that. Okay. So what this is saying here is the person that plays on their role in your life, there is something going on in their life because they got distracted. Okay. Whatever that is, it's working out to your benefit. But you have to make sure that you don't ignore the boundaries that you've been learning to put into place around this person. Because it puts you in a winning position to actually receive some sort of gain, but not to milk this person in a low vibrational way, but to actually, like, the justice scales are balancing out here. And so you're able to have a positive outcome into kind of like somebody's having an attitude adjustment that works to your benefit because of some bullshit that's going on in another area of their life. Okay. And I feel like that is actually, like, Spirit is saying, don't milk this situation and don't ill-intentionally take advantage of this, but definitely high vibrationally use this to your benefit, because that's what it's meant for. Okay, let's see, Spirit, let's close this out. Spirit, what's the closing message here? Guys, if you feel like that this has been your message and you've resonated, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up button down below. Yeah, resurrection here, my goodness. It says shake off the past and rise again. Reinvent yourself and you will rise up from the ashes even more powerful. Gentle release. Let yourself surrender to the flow of life's mysterious currents. And that is the outcome here, is surrendering to flow and no longer feeling like I have to feel like that I'm in control, because ultimately if I allow this to play out, then the universe is always working in my favor. So ultimately I end up in the winning position here. What else, Spirit? Thank you. So we have worthy goal. right on target. It says, get out and be inspired. Keep working towards your life purpose. Yes, revelations await. So keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. You know what I'm saying? Like, stay in flow. Don't allow this armor of resistance to like, don't harden your shell just because this person is back in your energetic space. Stay in your high vibrations, because where you're at in this vibration is right on target for finally being able to have the positive outcome and closing this cycle up once and for all. Yeah. Seize every moment. Every minute, sorry. Embrace each moment with purpose, for time is a precious gift on your journey. Labyrinth of choices. And you see, here's what I wrote down before I came into the video. This is part of for the channeled messages, guys, but by no coincidence. I said in the Five of Swords energy will only affect you while you're trapped in the matrix. And as I was thinking of the matrix, I was thinking about the labyrinth. I was thinking about the labyrinth energy, okay? And so it's like your shame and fears and deceit really do create this labyrinth around you, this maze, this matrix. If you can be brave enough to break free, and understanding that breaking free means that I may have to face that shame, that fear, and all of that, you know, if there are any of my deceitful ways, once they may come to light, but I'm willing to face that. That is taking on that weight of stepping outside of the matrix. But if you can step outside of the matrix, then you can see things clearly, okay? And because you see things clearly, that Five of Swords energy really doesn't work. And the reason that it doesn't work is because you've already went within and the Four of Swords energy and gained the clarity. And the Four of Swords energy does give you, if you utilize it, look at the light. If you utilize it in high vibrations, it gives you an ascend to the view up above. So you're able to see the bigger picture. So you're now able to see what really matters and what doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I have a booger, but I don't. So I feel like that's a message in and of itself. You know what I'm saying? That may be like some sort of insecurity. You know what I'm saying? Like someone, oh, thank you, Spirit. So someone in your environment, for however you're applying this, may be trying to project onto you what they fear on them. You know what I'm saying? Because you just think about how when people usually try to tell you that you have a booger, instead of flat out saying, hey, Key, you got a booger up your nose, they'll keep going like this. They'll keep digging on their nose to try to like finally get you to dig on your nose. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful of someone in your environment that is trying to get you to like doing things subliminally to try to get you to do things. Okay, be mindful of that. Okay, just be mindful of that. Ooh, that feels like that was a message in and of itself, is what I'm feeling right there. Let's close this out with a baby girl message. Baby girl, can you close this out? Let's see, a surrender fell back. Surrender to mirror. Yes, mirror. I'm telling you, something is unfolding in somebody else's life and it's coming through as the inferno. But it is actually working in your favor. Surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles that's occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubts that miracles can happen. And that also goes back to someone could be trying to project fears onto you so that they can slow you down. Because who knows? Your ascend may be somebody's downfall. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. Clarity is my birthright. Because stepping out of that matrix is your birthright. When you can step out of that matrix and you're able to understand that you can face your fears and insecurities and still stand tall, then now we're talking. Now you're making forward progress. Wow, look what just came out. I release all fears, because that is ultimately the lesson. When you can release these fears, you can begin to be open to the miraculous things coming in your life. So, like right now, I have someone in my life that took me to court for certain things, okay? And this person is, for one reason or another, unable to stand tall on these orders that the judge gave us. And so now I'm being bullied into giving up things that I was forced to fight for, that I never thought that I would have to fight for anyways. But now, because it's an inconvenience for the person that fought for it, now this person is trying to put me in the hot seat to giving that up. And it's like, okay, you can get scared and feel like that if you don't compromise with this person, then you're going to be punished. Or you can understand that, you know what, this is just kind of like what this is what I've been forced to live my life out of because of instructions off of other people. I don't have to feel bad for not uprooting that, because the person that forced me on this mountain now finds it inconvenience. And now I'm being threatened to go back to court. I understand, young fella. Unfortunately, I guess I'll just have to go talk to the judge and be honest. You know what I'm saying? Release the fears. I invite you, divine beloved, to move through me in all ways, guiding my actions in every moment. Let me release all fears and feel unbridled openness to the new. Absolutely. Challenge. I embrace all tests. I embrace all tests, y'all. I didn't see this card. I was talking to y'all. Allow me to flow with what cannot change. Let me embrace all tests and release any fear of loss, knowing that I can be replenished with ease by divine will. And then nourishing, absolutely. I am a spark of divinity. Change me, divine beloved, into one who accepts my body exactly as it is, seeing it as a vessel of your love. Fill me with gratitude for this physical form, and let me nurture and care for myself in every way. Sag, I hope that this message was able to offer you some guidance on your journey. If this message resonates, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button down below. Peace, love, and light.